went and battled for 60 minutes. Wasn't always perfect. There were certainly things we could have done better, but you know, we were competitive right down to the final play, and that's that'll serve us well going forward. Obviously, we got to do some things better, and we did them tonight. Just wasn't quite good enough. A lot of other circumstances in the game. Just no point in talking about those, but you know, hopefully we got a lot of football left and see if we can get back on track next week, and that's really all there is to it.
Bill, how does the team adjust when there are plays where emotions are running high on the sideline, on the field, where players may have gotten fired up as a result of a way a call may or may not have been made?
Yeah, well, it's the National Football League. Just got to continue to compete, control what you can control.
Bill, what went into your decision on that 4th and 7 to not kick? Was it the previous
I thought
kick?
it was the best thing to do.
Raise your hand if you have questions for us.
Bill, the last couple games, the offense has started slowly but ended up picking up late in the fourth quarter. A big part of that has been James White. What went into the decision to go with the Sony Michel in the run game early and not give the ball to James White until, I believe, halfway through the second quarter?
Yeah, we thought it was best. It started slow. He scored the first time we had the ball. I don't know. I might have missed it. Yeah. Look, you can second guess all the play calls you want. I mean, that's fine. That's your job. Go ahead and do it. That's fine. We did what we thought was best. That's all we did it.
Again, raise your hand if you have questions.
Bill, this was one of those games that got away early and before you made that comeback late. Anything you'd like to take back from that first half?
Yeah, I said there's things we could have done better throughout the game. Absolutely. So, try to do that. Coaching, playing, yeah, there's a lot of things we could have done better.
Bill, how do you feel overall right now about the state of your offense?
I think we lost a close game to a good football team. If we could play a little bit better, I think we could win.
Bill, how about the fight from your guys today? I mean, you can 60 minutes of it, anyways. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, that's what I opened with. I was proud of the way our guys competed for 60 minutes. I think I said that right off the bat. Absolutely, 100%. I'm with you. Yeah, it's my number one thing.
Bill, I was wondering, what was the explanation the officials gave you on that N'Keal Harry looked to be a
Yeah,
touchdown?
you have to talk to them about that. I'm not going to speak for them.
Bill, did the officiating make it hard to get any sort of tempo and flow in that second half?
Yeah, I don't know.
Raise your hand if you have questions.
Bill, can you talk about Nate Ebner? He did a pretty good job there on special teams for you.
Yeah, I thought, I thought we competed well. Look, they're good in the kicking game. They got a, very good returner, and coverage was tough. They got a good cover team, a good kicker, put a lot of hang time on the ball. So, we had to battle for the return yardage as well. Made a big play on the block kick. They made a play on the block kick. I mean, it was a very competitive game all the way through. So right down to the final, basically the final, 50 seconds or whatever it was on the last play. So. All three phases of the game. We made plays on defense. We made plays on offense. They made them on defense. They made them on offense. Both teams played in the kicking game. Came up a little bit short.
Coach, your defense had a rough first half, but second half you held them to one field goal. So what the message you pass to your defense during the halftime?
Yeah, we just keep coaching through the whole game. I don't wait till halftime to talk about it.
Well, I don't know if you heard it or if it would matter, but you actually got booed off the field at halftime. Your offense, anyway, at the end. Do you have any reaction to that, or does it bother you at all?
No, we're just trying to win games.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, Coach. All right, so we go to Patriots head coach Bill Belichick with the Louis ball. How do you think about everything you put offense, sports making and matching? Let's go to your quarterback here.
How you doing?
If you have questions for Tom, please raise your hand. We'll pass the mic to you. Go ahead, Nick O'Malley.
Tom, when you guys were heading to the locker room after the first half, there was some audible boos coming from the crowd throughout the stadium. Can you guys hear that on the field when you guys are heading to the locker room?
Yeah, you hear cheers, you hear boos. It's part of being in sports.
What was your reaction when that happened after you guys finished with the 7 points in the first half?
Try to go in and play better, basically.
I don't want to blame the officials, but you realize you threw a touchdown pass, a legit touchdown pass to N'Keal Harry that was not whatsoever, and how frustrating is that?
Yeah, doesn't happen very often, so it happened. So we still had a chance, and wish we could have scored there at the end. So.
Tom, can you just talk about what you saw when you took off to run? You were pretty pumped up at the end of it if you thought, good things were going to happen from that, but just kind of what you saw and why you took off.
Yeah, they were playing a double coverage and just had a little space, so it's nice to get the first down there. We needed it, and we got down in the scoring area and just couldn't quite get it in, so disappointed in that.
Perfect. You're demanding offensively, but going back to Baltimore second half when you guys were really in rhythm prior to the fumble, it seems like it's been a couple weeks, but it felt like energy, sense of purpose was there offensively. Felt like you guys were in a little bit of a, I don't call it a shootout, but you were going up and down pretty good today.
Yeah, we had some, we got the ball, we moved it, we just didn't, we had some plays there where we could have scored and just, couldn't quite, we had a fourth down, we had, some other ones in the red area, so a couple fourth downs, just didn't make the plays when we needed to make them.
Tom, you guys lost a couple December games last year. Things turned out all right for you guys. How do you handle this mini losing streak with just 3 games left with the ultimate goal still in reach?
Well, we just got to go out and try to play better and try to win, next week's game. So disappointing, but, not going to feel sorry for ourselves. Try to go back to work and do a better job.
Tom, 2 weeks in a row where the first half offense looks completely different from the second half offense. Is there a simple explanation for how things can look so different from quarter to quarter and from half to half?
I think we're just trying to figure out what works. So I think you have an idea, and then you see how the game unfolds, and then you got to make some adjustments. So we tried to make some adjustments there in the second half, and they threw a lot of different defenses at us. Some we handled pretty good, others we didn't. And, it was a good game by them.
Yeah, Tom, over the years, late in seasons, you've probably figured out more things than any quarterback in the history of the game. Are you confident this time around you can figure out your offensive issues, and if so, why?
I don't want to make any predictions. I don't think that's, I think we come in with a plan to get better every week and try to win each game, and each game takes on a little different feel, and the situations are a little different. And, it's a different team every year, too. So I may have certain experience doing things, but this particular team, as a whole, hasn't been, through different situations. So just try to work through them over the course of the whole season. And we have 3 big games to go, and we gotta get back to winning football.
Tom, I see you got your elbow wrapped there. What's going on there?
I just got hit right on my elbow. It's fine. Probably be on the injury report, but I'll be there next Sunday.
Tom, I want to go back to the N'Keal Harry play, not for what you think of it, obviously, but were you given an explanation by the officials why they called it a certain way?
No, there was, the play clock was kind of ticking down. So it was really just ruled out of bounds, and we didn't have time for that. The 40-second clock, we barely got the next play off. I think everyone thought it was a touchdown. They reviewed it, and we realized we couldn't challenge it, and we just tried to run a quick play.
Tom, how much creativity at this point are you guys trying to inject into your offense on a week-to-week basis?
Yeah.
What Josh is coming up with, just the different things that you're trying to get into the.
Yeah, just trying some different things to give us a little spark or momentum. And, you know, we had a couple big ones tonight on the flea flicker, and then on the other one where the halfback pass. So those were good plays. Those were good momentum plays. And wish we could have made a few more of the other ones too. So, thank you, Tom. Thank you.